What's good, homies? Well, it's finally time for us to go in there and pick up our trailer from the Kenworth. Had to wait until they opened in order to do it. Oh, I can't see traffic on my right. Oh. I can see it a little bit in my mirror, and things are just falling all over the place.
Turn right on South Access Road, then take a left on the left.
Let's go. Got an empty trailer. Let's get going. Always with this problem. All right. I get to go first. Yay! Sweet ride, homie. All right. Everything's attacking me right now. Got a little bit of cloud cover today. Should just be right down here. Same place that we were picking up in the last video. That was a close one. Hey, the gate's open. All right. Good old Kenworth. MHC Kenworth. Hey, Trent works at Kenworth. Don't you, Trent? Yeah. Well, this is a nice Kenworth. All right, well, I'm going to go grab that trailer. here we go. Another Tractor Supply delivery. Now this one, I'm going into a little blind. I did not look at this one on the satellite. So I'm just going to approach the building from the right and see what the ramp looks like. And we'll go from there. It should be right after this Ford dealership.
A new message has been received from dispatch.
Hello, dispatch.
Subject: reimbursements. Please contact road service to get a work order for the receipt over $50 on May 31st, 22. Thank you. Sent by MTODD.
Of course. That was for my windshield wipers and my washer fluid. Alright, I believe it's where that white pickup just turned. Is where we're going to turn in. Yeah, it looks like it.
In 400 feet, arrive at Tractor Supply Company on the right.
Yeah! There we go. Wide turns, baby. Swing right! It's a freaking trailer! Did I say wide or ride? I can't words. You guys know this by now. I have problems with words. Should have the doctor take a look at me. Figure out why my brain's all mushy. Alright, well, it looks like we're number 2 in line here. So we'll just have to wait our turn. Alright, I'll be back with you guys in a moment. Alright guys, well, we're finally unloaded. And now it's back to Lubbock, Texas to pick up from someplace I've never been to before. So this ought to be fun, but we don't have to be there till 12:30 in the afternoon tomorrow. So I'm gonna get it all the way up to Lubbock, and I'm probably gonna chill at that same Love's that I was at last time. So let's hit the road. Hey, it's me. What's up, guys? We're about 40 miles away from Lubbock. Didn't really have a whole lot to film. I was fighting a dust storm most of the way up here, so, and you guys saw that on the time lapse. Picking up our load tomorrow at noon, taking it to Seagoville, and then heading to Joplin. Probably be somewhere in Oklahoma when we stop. Sat at that Tractor Supply for 3 or 4 hours in the sun. Got myself a little sunburn. But that's okay. I need the light anyways. Because, man, I am blinding. Blinding. But anyways, I'm going to go to bed. And I'll see you down the road. We're here in Lubbock, Texas, picking up our relay. Should be a light load, 15,000 pounds. Got the trailer all ready for our relay. Just waiting for him to drop the trailer now. I didn't film the way over here just because you guys have seen Lubbock, Texas before, so, you know, nothing new here. But we're gonna get this trailer hooked up and head out to Joplin. The plans changed a little bit. We were gonna take a trailer to Seagoville, but they just wiped that off and we're just going straight to Joplin with this one. So we'll be heading to the home terminal. hopping on I-44 for our home stretch into Joplin. 360 miles to go. 5.5 hours of driving. Should be a fun ride. Nice little coast home. Get to finally get to Joplin after, what is it, like a 10-day long struggle to get to Joplin and get this truck properly fixed. I also got to go to the hospital to check on my foot. Got some discoloration and some bruising. It's quite painful to walk on, so I think I might have some sort of fracture in it. So we're going to be in Joplin for probably the weekend. But that's okay. I know of plenty of things to go out and do in Joplin. Got a couple friends that are going to be there. We're going to link up with them and have a good old time. All right. Getting on 44. Oh boy, this one goes up high. We're going to see the world. We're going to see the world from this viewpoint. I would say I could see my house from here, but my house is like 800 miles away. So I definitely cannot see my house from here. But we are pretty high up, probably about maybe 150 feet off the ground, something like that. Maybe 200 feet off the ground. Well, I tell you what, when you're in a car, you can't really see over these guardrails, but when you're in a semi, you can see all the way to the ground, and it's not fun for people who have an aversion to heights. So if you are afraid of heights, fair warning. Yes, the song of my people. Yes, the Jack breaks. They're so beautiful. Elevated freeway here. This is nice. Get to see down into the city. That's cool. It's a nice looking truck you got there, Mr. Car Hauler.
In 3 miles, keep right to I-44 East.
Yep. I'm really happy to be in this part of the country because now we're in a part of the country where I can navigate without the assistance of maps or GPS. The only reason I still have my GPS open is because, it tells me how many miles away I got to go. What the heck? Whenever you say that. It tells me how far away I am and how long it's going to take me to get there. Once again, I prove my ineptitude to form sentences. I may only be 29, but sometimes I wonder if I don't have some sort of old man's problem. Well, it's breezy traffic, man. It's nice. Well, yeah, why don't you just cut on in there, It's a good thing I'm paying attention, otherwise you would have had a problem. Some people. Oh no, please, after you. Yeah, see, if you're close enough to set off my forward collision warning. God damn it, CB. I'm trying to talk here, god dang it. If you're close enough to set off my forward collision warning on my truck, then you have passed me way too close. And I'm sure a lot of other truckers gripe on it too. But the reason why there's so much space in between us and the vehicle in front of us is because it takes us a minimum, bare minimum of, 500 feet to stop? Because like that pickup truck, if he had stopped right there, just stopped, I would have hit him. There's no way I could have not. I got vehicles on my left, vehicles on my right. There's nowhere I can go except through his ass end. So think about that next time you're in a car and you decide to cut off a semi. You're literally putting your life in danger when you do.
I-44 East, then keep left.
So that's Dusty's little life lesson rant of the day, I guess. All right, CB, you know what? I'm getting real tired of you interrupting me here. Pleasant little drive. All right, so we're going to keep right and then keep left, right? So once it's in the middle 2 lanes, and that's where we are. what the exits look like and stuff. So that it is very helpful on. But once we're on proper I-44, we can shut her off because we don't need her anymore.
Continue on I-44.
Yep. Bring her up to full steam here. I know that away until 65 miles an hour and then chill. Yeah. Being governed at 65 miles an hour is a love-hate relationship. On one hand, it's nice because everybody just pretty much leaves you behind, so they basically create your stopping space for you. But on the other hand, it limits how many miles I can do every day. So it's a love-hate relationship. And that's the easiest way I can say it, I guess. Man, it's so green here. I'm so used to being in Lubbock, Texas, where it's brown and dead. Just dead grass everywhere. Yep. If anybody has a question out there about, like, you know, because I've heard some people ask me before, but isn't it hard to drive a semi? Is it scary or anything like that? And it can be. But after a while, like, you know, the hardest part is usually just backing into a customer. Because truck stops aren't usually that hard. And some customers are really jank, but most of them are pretty alright. Biggest threat out here is other people on the road. 100%. And after you spend some time out here on the road, you begin to, if you're paying attention to the vehicles around you, more likely than not, you'll be able to predict what stupid thing they're going to do before they even know that they're going to do it. You know, this is probably the first video that I've uploaded that you guys get to see a full shift of driving. So this was a 595 mile run. And that's not including the 47 miles I had to drive from where I got shut down by that dust storm to where I had to pick up this relay. So this is the first full shift you guys get. And what I mean by full shift means I drive for almost 11 hours. We're going to be cutting it real close on our drive time on this. So for right now, I have about an hour and 12 minutes difference between how long the GPS says it's going to take me to get there and how much drive time I have. Now, that's providing that there's no traffic, there's no accidents, there's no detours or stuff like that. If any of that happens, then we're going to be arriving at the Joplin terminal with maybe 10 or 15 minutes left. So this could be potentially cutting it down to the wire. But I'm so happy that I finally get to bring you guys on a full shift, a full tour. It's fantastic. Lots of time lapse for sure, because I'm not gonna, you know, record a 10-hour long video. And let me know in the comments below if you like the time lapses with the music. If you guys don't like the time lapses, then I can take them out. But let me know. Let me know in the comments below what you think of the time lapse portions of the video. And I do also have an obsession with sunrises and sunsets, so I'm probably always going to time-lapse those because I just love them. Oklahoma, where the wind comes sweeping down the plains, and the grain and wheat can sure smell sweet when the wind comes right behind the rain. Yes, welcome to Oklahoma, folks. made it to the Joplin terminal, just got out of the inspection bay. We're gonna put the truck in the shop. I'm gonna head down to get my foot looked at. The trailer's all good, so we can just drop it off so it's ready to go for the next driver. I'm gonna go take care of that, and then I'm signing off. Thank you all so much for watching, and if you enjoyed the video, please hit like and subscribe. It helps me out a lot. And I will see y'all in the next one. Deuces! We're like, whoa!